Welcome to Life, Death, and the Law, presented by the law firm of Deason, Garner, and Hansen, hosted by attorneys Sean Garner and Adam Hansen.
Having 6 kids, I've noticed that they're all different, and they have different, predispositions, and their personalities are different. Like we talk about, if you want to bring it into like a serious note, like we've got people in the law who seem to be re-offenders or something like that.
Yeah.
What do you think about the genetic disposition of, let's say, criminals or anybody else in society?
So I think this is the classic question of
nature versus nurture.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or are you the product of your environment, or are you born this way?
Yeah.
Sean has an opinion about that.
You're born that way.
You think so?
Absolutely.
I think it's both. I think you have a natural disposition, like you mentioned. Some of your kids have to do this, that, or the other. But I think the environment plays a role as well. Mm-hmm. I think those kids, and even us, we all have issues mostly deriving from the way our environment was when we grew up. Probably our father. I think it all goes. Personally, I think it's all daddy issues for all of us. And a lot of times when I say that as a kind of like a joke, I kind of mean it too. I think we all have daddy issues in some way or another. And that tends to form us as to who we are. I'm not a psychologist. I don't know. But from the observations I've seen in my life, that's what I've come to kind of conclude is that.
So what's a daddy issue for you?
For me?
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to say it on air, but I will. Just kidding. No, I think why? I mean, you know my dad really well, Sean.
Your dad's an amazing guy.
Yeah. I'm not saying that it doesn't mean because you say daddy issues, it's either negative or positive. It could be negative, it could be positive.
Okay, say a positive one.
I think because of my dad's propensity for good and his charitable acts throughout my childhood and me witnessing that, I'm not a naturally inclined person to be charitable or to be service-oriented, but because of him, I have found myself doing that naturally. Because meaning giving service naturally. If I see somebody needs service, I like to jump in and do that because that's what my dad did. I don't know. There might be a negative thing. I have to think about it, though. I can't think of anything off the top of my head.
Well, fortunately, we have to go to break. So
thank goodness it saved me. Saved by the bell.
We'll be back after this.
If you have questions or want to know more about something that was discussed today, please call the law firm of Deason, Garner, and Hansen at 928-783-4575 or visit yumaestateplanning.com.